Hello everyone. How you all doing today? So I was a little bit off these days, and I didn't make videos of me reading a Course in Miracles lesson. And finally I'm back, and I'm here to read. I'm gonna post 2 lessons. I'm a little bit tired after my trip, but anyway, I better do this now, right? Okay, and the last lesson, I read before this lesson I am about to read was lesson 195. And this lesson said, love is the way I walk in gratitude. Love and gratitude are friends, they are together. They are intertwined. They are always together. Love, light, gratitude, and happiness, joy. They're all coming from your higher self source, right? And I have a question. Can you stay grateful even when things are not going the way you want them to go, right? Can you still stay grateful even for small things in your life? Can you even stay grateful even when things are not like going your way, or you remember that, you know what, God, I am grateful for this situation happened to me, because probably I don't know why this happened to me. I have no idea, but I trust you, and I'm still grateful, and I'm still able to bless the world because I remember I bless myself, right? That's a good practice actually that's a good idea to practice, right? Okay, and now I'm going to read the next one. Lesson 196. It says, it can be but myself I crucify. Actually, all these days I was not making a video of me reading a Course in Miracles lesson, but I was reading them, right? I was reading them even when I didn't have time enough, to make a video. Actually, I was offline and I couldn't post them, and I couldn't even make a video because I had other people around me. So okay, it's pretty interesting lesson. You know why? Because it can be but myself I crucify. Jesus Christ was crucified, right? And actually Jesus Christ is you, and what do you choose? To crucify yourself or to bless yourself? Because you do need your blessing. You do have your Father's blessing, right? Your God's blessing, but you do need your blessing, right? When you bless the world, you bless yourself, right? And what do you choose? To bless yourself or to crucify yourself, right? It can be but myself I crucify. When this is firmly understood and kept in full awareness, you will not attempt to harm yourself. We need to understand it, right? Appropriately. Nor make your body slave to vengeance. You will not attack yourself, and you will realize that to attack another is but to attack yourself. And I've been thinking about that idea actually. When you automatically attacking someone, with your words, with your thoughts, with any other actions, so you never blame yourself, right? Because we're just programmed this way. You just forgive yourself, forgive your mistake, and you choose again, right? You will not attack yourself, and you will realize that to attack another is but to attack yourself. You will be free of the insane belief that to attack a brother saves yourself. And you will understand his safety is your own, and in his healing you are healed. Perhaps at first you will not understand how mercy, limitless and with all things held in its sure protection, can be found in the idea we practice for today. It may, in fact, appear to be a sign that punishment can never be escaped because the ego, under what it sees as threat, is quick to side the truth to save its lies. Yet must it fail to understand the truth it uses does. But you can learn to see these foolish applications and deny the meaning they appear to have. Thus do you also teach your mind that you are not an ego. For the ways in which the ego would distort the truth will not deceive you longer. You will not believe you are a body to be crucified, and you will see within today's idea the light of resurrection, looking past all thoughts of crucifixion and of death to thoughts of liberation and of life. Today's idea is one step we take in leading us from bondage to the state of perfect freedom. Let us take this step today that we may quickly go the way salvation shows us. Taking every step in its appointed sequence as the mind relinquishes its burdens one by one. It is not time we need for this. It is but willingness. It is but willingness. For what would seem to need 1,000 years can easily be done in just one instant by the grace of God. One instant. The dreary, hopeless thought that you can make attacks on others and escape yourself has nailed you to the cross. That's how we crucify ourselves, right? The thoughts we address, to ourselves, to other people, that's how we crucify ourselves, right? The dreary, hopeless thought that you can make attacks on others and escape yourself has nailed you to the cross. Perhaps it seemed to be salvation, yet it merely stood for the belief the fear of God is real. And what is that but hell? That's right. I was actually thinking like that when I was going back home. They say that hell is after death, hell is on earth, and exactly when you choose ego, that's hell, right? And heaven, which is peace, your inner peace, is when you choose your high self, is when you choose Holy Spirit, right? So I'm gonna read this one more time. And what is that but hell? Who could believe his father is his deadly enemy, separate from him and waiting to destroy his life and blot him from the universe without the fear of hell upon his heart? Such is the form of madness you believe. If you accept the fearful thought, you can attack another and be free yourself. Until this form is changed, there is no hope. Until you see that this, at least, must be entirely impossible, how could there be escape? The fear of God is real to anyone who thinks this thought is true, and he will not perceive its foolishness or even see that it is there, so that it would be possible to question it. To question it at all, its form must first be changed at least as much as will permit fear of retaliation to abate, and the responsibility return to some extent to you. From there you can at least consider if you want to go along this painful path. You decide, right? Until this shift has been accomplished, you cannot perceive that it is but your thoughts that bring you here, and your deliverance depends on you. Our next steps will be easy if you take this one today. From there we go ahead quite rapidly, for once you understand it is impossible that you be heard except by your own thoughts, the fear of God must disappear. Wow, when you realize, when you finally accept this idea that the only thing that may hurt you is your thoughts, right? There is no one outside of you who can hurt you, right? There is only the way how you perceive everything, right? Let me bring you the example. If someone would call you names, bad names, they would curse at you, or anything like that, what would be your reaction? If someone were to curse at you, what would be your reaction? And here's the thing, that you just you are programmed to react, and that's okay. But the the less time of you it takes, yeah, the better for you, right? The quicker you may realize that actually I have no need to react, right? Because you know why? Because I know the truth. Because I just I refuse to accept these words, right? That's why. Yeah, that's exactly when you realize that actually your thoughts, your way of perception is the only thing, yeah, your beliefs, yeah, is the only thing that can hurt you. Nobody can hurt you, right? Can you remember this when probably someone can like mm, throw some names at you? Can you remember about that? So nobody can hurt you. Yeah, that's a good idea actually. So, for once you understand it is impossible that you be hurt except by your own thoughts, the fear of God must disappear. The fear of God, it means that you no longer believe that you did something wrong and there is punishment that comes from God to you, yeah, because you did something wrong to God, yeah. That's fear of God, yeah. You cannot then believe that fear is caused without, and God, whom you had thought to banish, can be welcomed back within the holy mind he never left. Salvation's sound can certainly be heard in the idea we practice for today. If it can but be you crucify, you did not hurt the world, and need not fear its vengeance and pursuit. Nor need you hide in terror from the deadly fear of God projection hides behind. The thing you dread the most is your salvation. You are strong, and it is strength you want, and you are free and glad of freedom. You have sought to be both weak and bound because you feared your strength and freedom. Yet salvation lies in them. I got that experience like when I asked Holy Spirit to help me let go all of the fears. I just got like immediately like the another fear like who am I without this fear, right? Like um, when you finally feel this freedom, you fear it. That is the exact reason why you do not choose it, right? But the more you practice this, the more you realize that actually it's a good feeling. It's the best actually feeling in the world, right? So there is an instant in which terror seems to grip your mind so wholly that escape appears quite hopeless. When you realize once and for all that it is you fear, the mind perceives itself as split. And this had been concealed while you believed that attack could be directed outward and returned from outside to within. It seemed to be an enemy outside you had to fear, and thus a God outside yourself became your mortal enemy, the source of fear. Now for an instant is a murderer perceived within you, eager for your death, intent on plotting punishment for you until the time when it can kill at last. Yet in this instant is the time as well in which salvation comes, for fear of God has disappeared, and you can call on Him to save you from illusions by His love, calling Him Father and yourself His Son. Pray that the instant may be soon, today. Step back from fear and make advance to love. There is no thought of God that does not go with you to help you reach that instant, and to go beyond it quickly, surely, and forever. When the fear of God is gone, there are no obstacles that still remain between you and the holy peace of God. How kind and merciful is the idea we practice. Right. Give it welcome as you should, for it is your release. It is indeed but you, your mind, can try to crucify. Yet your redemption too will come from you. I was also having that thought, like I was even like complaining, like crying out, like, oh, there is like no one in my life who would like save me. Like I was always saving myself. I was thinking like that. And actually salvation is coming from you, right? Salvation isn't coming from someone else. They are not responsible for your salvation, right? They are not responsible for your thoughts, for the way what you choose to think with, yeah, like with the Holy Spirit or with the ego. It's only you who make this decision, right? Okay, that's the lesson, lesson 196. It can be but myself I crucify. It's a pretty interesting lesson, and yeah, that's a lot to think about, right? And I hope you can practice this idea, and I'm gonna go make another one. Bye bye.